Okay, we are finally ready to record some MIDI into our session. So I have placed on an instrument track a copy of Expand. I have all the MIDI controls set up properly. I have added my tempo changes if I needed them, and my meter, and my key signature. So now I'm actually ready to record. I need to make sure that first my track is record enabled, which it is. And then I need to make sure that my transport controls are placed in the record ready mode. And that's true whether we're using the transport controls here in our edit window. Those transport controls right there if they're not on. Or if we're using the transport window actually under the Windows tab, Command 1. So either way, those two things have to occur. Our track has to be record enabled, and we have to be in record ready mode. Once we're in record ready mode, then all we do is hit the space bar. Now, I particularly don't like this process of recording. I don't know why we really need to place the transport in record ready mode. I would just like to record when I'm ready. So I like using the shortcuts. So record, enable your track for recording, and then just use the shortcut Command spacebar, or also F12, or the number 3 on the 10 keypad. So for now, let's use Command spacebar as our shortcut. I'm going to slow down my tempo a little bit because I'm not really much of a keyboard player. So now I'm ready to record. I'm going to add a keyboard part to my song. Okay, pretty good for a drummer. So now I finished recording. I hit spacebar to stop, and now I'm actually ready to look at my data. Now that we have a piano part for our song, at least the first few bars, we can edit and look at this MIDI data in a variety of different ways. In Pro Tools, there are 3 different view selectors that we can choose from to look at our MIDI data. The one that is the standard and usually appears is called the Clips view. In the Clips view, it allows us to manipulate our data just like an audio clip. So here you can see I can grab and I can trim this. I could delete sections out of this. So this is just the clip view. It allows us to edit our MIDI clips. We can also view each individual note of our performance by going to the Notes view. You'll see that there is a miniature keyboard along the side here. And there's some up and down arrows. We can click those up and down arrows so that we can see a particular part of our performance. And we could easily go in here and grab a specific note and change the pitch or change the duration or any other parameter that we would like to change. Okay, nice idea, but didn't quite work. So I can undo those. Notes view is a quick and easy way to edit the performance that was just created. You can also toggle back and forth between these individual views by clicking on the hyphen on the QWERTY keyboard. That will toggle you back and forth between your Notes view and your Clip view. The velocity view shows you the actual velocity information of each of the notes that you have just played. So you can see as I click on each of these notes, it's showing me what the velocity value was. So if I wanted to, for example, turn up or turn down this velocity, I could click on it and drag down, and maybe I wanted this low bass note to be stronger. I could edit it quickly that way. It's also very easy to lasso notes and change groups of notes, or a variety of other things. So that is the velocity view, the notes view, and the clip view. There's one final way that we can view and edit MIDI data in Pro Tools, and that's with the MIDI editor window. This particular window is a separate window, and you can get to it either by double-clicking on a clip view, like that, or by going up to the Window drop-down menu and selecting MIDI editor. What's unique about this particular view is it gives you a way to both edit MIDI data and also the velocity of the notes, as well as automation data for all of your MIDI and auxiliary input tracks. So a nice way to have all of this MIDI data available in one separate window. We can also view the notation for this particular window as well by clicking over here on this Notation Display Enable button. When you do that, Pro Tools will give you a notation view of your performance. Okay, that's it for this chapter. Make sure you spend time working on all of these individual new elements that have been introduced, as well as working on the exercises for this particular chapter.